past few days in this beautiful place has been amazing in so many ways. Thank you all for coming and sharing this joyous occasion with the Westwater and Williams family. You are each here because you are the most important people in the lives of our two families, and we are grateful for your presence today. As I stand here, I find myself looking at my daughter, not just as the beautiful bride she is today, but as the remarkable woman and person she has become. This feeling is not a surprise. It's the same feeling I had when I first saw Maureen. From the moment she came into our lives, Maureen brought us love, warmth, and laughter. She has always had a fierce sense of purpose, which has matured into a drive that will always be tempered with her ever-present compassion. And although I may be biased, Maureen has a rare gift, the ability to make people feel truly loved.
Through most of the 25 plus years that Max and I have known each other, we've been in contact just about every day. At first, it was assuring each other that bad ideas were good, and eventually, and more recently, consulting with each other on the more important aspects of life. If I had to sum up Max in one sentence, it would be this: he is driven, motivated, and sneakily, deeply caring. Whether it's school, career, or friendships, Max has always and continues to put his whole heart into everything that he does. Max does not quit, and so far has achieved everything that he has set out to do, and I'm honored to be his best man.
Good afternoon, everyone. How lucky are we all to be invited here to Scotland to be witnesses to this special union in such a special place.
Max, 2 weeks ago we were making our Friday night pizzas when I brought up our weekend to-do list and mentioned needing to write my vows. You laughed and said I'd probably be writing them on the plane, and well, here I am. Meanwhile, yours has been written for years, because you've always known you were going to marry me since our very first official date at Flatbread Pizza in Providence. You've loved me with that same certainty every day since. You're a man who knows exactly what he wants, and that's one of the many reasons I love you. You are driven, focused, and never half-hearted. When you set your mind to something, you commit. You have a calm, steady presence that makes everyone around you feel safe. You are dependable in every sense of the word. I know if I ever need anything, you are right by my side without hesitation, no matter the time, place, or cost. You are kind in ways big and small. How you talk to strangers, how you listen, how you support your friends and family, and how you love me, consistently, selflessly, and unconditionally. You exude a type of confidence that many would strive for. You've made me more confident in who I am in more ways than one. Through new cities, new jobs, and new chapters, it's always been a team effort. While we've been lucky enough to travel to some incredible places, It's the small, ordinary moments where I fall in love with you all over again. Like that freezing cold weekend in Cambridge, a chill weekend with the highlight of our weekend being crock-pot jelly. But then Sunday night, you hugged me and said, "Thank you for the best weekend." That was our 367th weekend together, and somehow, every Sunday, you still say the same thing. The feeling is mutual, because no matter what we are doing, if I'm with you, it's the best day ever. You make life infinitely better, actually perfect. My mom always told Maeve, the boys, and I to choose wisely when it comes to a partner, because you're also choosing the future parent of your children. Not a single day has gone by since I met you that I haven't felt like the most loved girl in the world. And if our future kids feel even a quarter of the love you give me, they're hitting the jackpot. I vow to love you unconditionally for the rest of my life.
I will not be able to top that, but Maureen, it's not an exaggeration to say you changed my life. I knew from the first time that I met you, 7.5 years ago on the front steps of Little Ben, that I was going to marry you. And I'm so excited to do that here today in front of our closest friends and family. You are selfless and kind, beautiful and driven, and have this quiet confidence that frankly I could probably learn a thing or two from. While it is true that I thought I would marry you from the moment you knocked on our door senior year, I didn't know I would marry you until a few months later. You were living in Italy, I was living in Manhattan, and you convinced me to meet you halfway in Portugal for a week-long vacation. It was a perfect week, running up and down the coast, getting to genuinely know each other for the first time. No friends to impress, no family to accommodate, just you and me. And there was one day that week that I will never forget. It rained all day. We stayed inside in our beachside Airbnb playing cards, talking about life, our fears, our dreams. And that was the first time I had told you, or anyone really, about my dreams. Not the dreams that you tampered down so people won't laugh you off or tell you to be realistic, but the honest dreams. The ones we lock away and just hope they come true. The ambitious dreams and the scary dreams. I will always remember what you said to me after hearing those dreams. That's so exciting. I can't wait to watch you accomplish all of that. And it sounds so simple, but it meant so much. To be seen and to be heard and to be believed in. The only thing I can say to you for that is thank you. In that moment, I knew that you would be my partner for life. I texted Tim that night and said, I am going to marry this girl. And I was right. But over the last 7 years, as I've fallen in love with you more and more each day, those dreams have changed. There is nothing in this life, no job, no status, no title, that will bring me as much happiness as making dinner with you while we listen to our favorite playlist. Those moments are my dream now. You are my dream. If I never accomplish another thing in this life, and the only thing I'm ever known for is being your husband, that's enough for me for a lifetime of happiness. I am so proud of the woman that you have become. You are the most loved person I know, but nobody loves you more than me. I can't wait to call you my wife for the rest of my days.
May I have the rings? With the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may now kiss.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Maeve, Mo's older sister, and I like to think best friend. After knowing Mo her entire life, I can confidently say she has always known exactly what she wants. One high school, she applied, she got in. One college, applied early decision, same story. And who would have thought that same single-minded determination would one day lead her straight to the one man she'd end up marrying? Honestly, everyone probably. Mo and I have always been on the same wavelength, and now I see that same kind of connection between her and Max. They have their own rhythm, their own language, their own calm in the chaos. Since Max came into her life, I've seen a calm in Mo I never saw before. His go-with-the-flow energy perfectly balances her perfectly planned life. But Max, with his laid-back spirit, steady presence, and let's be honest, excellent style, he loves her exactly as she is, sweet and sour, sparkle and sass. Being Mo's sister has been one of the most defining, chaotic, and beautiful parts of my life. And seeing her find someone who brings her peace, who matches her energy in all the right ways, has been the greatest gift of all. Max, I hope you enjoy growing old with my best friend as much as I enjoy growing up with her. As Dad always says, to love, luck, and laughter don't ever change. May your good days be long, your arguments short, and your love and happiness endless. Cheers to the new Mr. and Mrs. Max and Mo Williams.